Okay, in our today's session, we are going to learn about slowly changing dimension. We have seen already what is dimension table. Dimension table is nothing but it will have a primary key and attributes. This is what the dimension table. It will have a primary key and attributes. We do have many dimension table in our real-time project. So if you look at here, we have customer table, product table, account table, user table, employee, regions, locations, time dimension, store dimension, merchant dimension. Like this, we have a lot of different dimension table. So these dimension table, we will extract the data from source and we will load it into a target table. That's what we will maintain it in our data warehouse. How are we going to maintain? That's what the slowly changing dimension you will have. Okay, in order to maintain this table in target, we have different types. 3 types we are going to learn about here. The first one is type 1. No history will be maintained. That means whenever there is a change in the OLTP side, so just we are going to change in the target side, OLAP side also. Okay, simply we will update it. We have already seen this in update strategy session. So if you haven't watched, please watch that session, practice the session, then you can practice the next one. Okay. So this is update second type. Type 2. Type 2 is nothing but history will be maintained. So this is what definitely we will use in our real-time project. History will be maintained, that to row level history. So entire row will be taken for history. So we do have different methods. So first method is flag method. By using the flag, we will maintain the history. By using the version, we will maintain the history. Then we have something like effective date and end date. So date method. By using date method, we will maintain the history. So that we will see one by one. What is that? Then type 3. So here entire row will be maintained for history. So it is taking a lot of space. To avoid that, we are going for the column level history. Okay, only recent level history will be maintained. Okay, recent history. So last changes only will be available. The other changes, we will overwrite the data. So that's what we will maintain. So we have 3 different types, mainly type 1, type 2, and type 3. So type 1, no history will be maintained. Type 2 history will be maintained, that to row level. So we do have 3 methods. We will see one by one all the method. And then type 3, only recent history will be maintained. Column level history will be maintained. Okay. So type 1 we have already seen. Just I will explain. Okay, consider S underscore customer is a source table. Customer table, it's a source table. Dim underscore customer is the target table. Our OLAP side, we are maintaining this table. So we need to, whatever the customer is inserted in the source. So the new customer should be inserted into the target. If the customer is updating any of the attributes, any of the different dimensions, that we have to update it here. So initially, how we will do in type 1, we will take this particular customer ID. We will take a lookup customer ID. We will look up the target customer ID. And if you are getting null value, we will go and insert. Very first, we will go and insert all the record. So we will insert it. Very first time, it will be inserted. Okay, second time, the job is running. You assume that there is no insert or there is no update in the source side. If the job is running, then nothing will be happened here. Okay, the target. So why? Because here we have source side, we have customer ID, target side, we have the same customer ID. If both the customer IDs are same, then we are going to check whether the first name is not equal to this first name. mobile number not equal to this mobile number, address is not equal to this address, zip code and country. So all the column we are going to check it. If any one of the column value has been changed, okay, any one of the column value has been changed, then we will go for update. We will have some flag here, insert flag, update flag. So based on the flag, we will take, say for an example, this mobile number, there's an update. There is an update in the mobile number. You assume that here there is an update. Okay, there is an update in the mobile number. So what will happen? So this customer ID and this customer ID are equal. Then first name equal to first name, but the mobile number not equal to target mobile number. Lookup mobile number. Okay, this is what lookup. Okay, if it is not equal, we are updating this record in the target. Okay, so we just update. We just update this record in the target. This is what type 1. We have already seen that, and we have already completed the practical session also in this type 1. Okay, this is called type 1. Normally, type 1 will not have a history. That's why we will not use in our real-time project. Mostly, type 2 we will use. So what is type 2? So if you look at here, if you look at the type 2, so we have the source table, we have the target table. So I'm going to check whether this particular record is there in target or not. If it is not there, I'm going to insert the record. Okay. So very first time, all the record will get inserted. Okay. All the record will get inserted. After that, if there is a change, if there is a change in the source side, mobile number has been changed. You assume that this change should be taken as a history in the target. Okay. So if one customer is changing any one of the attributes, either the first name or mobile number, address, zip code or country, any one of the attributes is getting changed. So we will take this particular record. Okay, we will take this particular record. If there is an update, in order to maintain the history, we will take the entire record. Okay, again, we will go and insert it here. Okay, we will go and insert it here. Even though if it is an update here, on the source side, we will insert it in the target. Okay, so here, 2 records are present for this particular customer, right? We may get confused which one is the latest one. So whenever there is an insert, so we will maintain one column called flag. In the flag, we will maintain flag equal to 1. Okay, we will maintain whenever there is an insert, we will make flag equal to 1. Okay, so the existing flag, right? This flag we have to maintain like as a 0. We have to update like a 0. So this column we cannot make it like a primary key. Why? Because there is a duplicate and I cannot update with this column. I cannot update this one. So we have 2 records, right? So we will maintain, in order to maintain the history, in order to go for update, we will maintain one more key column called surrogate key. This is called surrogate key. Okay, this column is called surrogate key, SURROGATE, surrogate key. Okay, it's nothing but in addition to the natural key column, that's a primary key column, in order to maintain the history, we will maintain one more key column that is called a surrogate key. This key column is nothing but it's a unique column. By using sequence generator, we will create a surrogate key. Okay, so here we will maintain the key column, key values. Okay, like this, we will maintain the key values. Okay, this one, this record, we will maintain as update 0. We will update it like 0. We are updating the flag as 0 here. Okay, so new record, we will insert it with the flag equal to 1. Okay, with the flag equal to 1. For update record, we will insert flag equal to 1 Okay, we will insert it, flag equal to 1, then update the existing record, the flag equal to 0. Okay, again, the same record is going to change. You assume that the zip code is going to change. If there is a change in the record, so which record I have to compare? Either this record or this record. There is a confusion, right? So always we have to compare with flag equal to 1. So this record we have to compare. Okay, so that's why we will take lookup. Always lookup we will take active record. Always we will take lookup as a active record. Look at here. If there is a new record in the source, we will insert the record with the flag equal to 1. Okay, if there is an update in the source, we will insert the record with the flag equal to 1 and update the existing record with flag equal to 0. And always look up the active record. Lookup is nothing but flag equal to 1. So this is what SCD type 2 flag method. We will create a mapping for this, then you can able to understand. Then type 2 version. So how we will maintain in our Word document and all the version, right? So in project and all, we will maintain version equal to 1. Then if there is a change, so 1 plus 1, you will make 2, right? So again, you are going to change it, then 3, version equal to 3. That's what we will maintain, right? The same way, if there is a change, very first time the record is coming up, then you will be maintaining version equal to 1. Okay, version equal to 1. If there is a change in the existing record, we will maintain one more version, one more record here, version equal to version plus 1, existing version plus 1. If the same record is going to change, again, the previous version 2 plus 1, it's a 3, 3 plus 1, 4. So like this, we will maintain the existing version plus 1. Okay, so this is what we will maintain the version. So if new record, we will maintain version equal to 1. If there is an update in the record, we will maintain version equal to version plus 1, existing version plus 1. So that means we will never ever update any record. So there is no need of update strategy in version method. There is no need of update strategy. Simply insert only, but we will check what is the existing version, then that version we will maintain. So for an example, this Neha is going, again, the record is going to change. Then already version is 4. Version, maximum version we will take. The lookup, we will take maximum version against this customer ID. Okay. Customer ID, we will take the version, maximum version. So that version we will take, and then while inserting it, version plus 1 we will insert it. Okay, so this is what we will go for the version method. So flag method, version method. I hope you are clear on the flag and version method. Next one is called date method. What is date method, right? So these two methods, we may not know when the data has been changed. Okay, when the data has been changed, you do not have any idea. But in version method, in the date method, right, we will maintain this. We will maintain the column like effective date and end date. So what is that effective date? Say for an example, today, the record you are changing, this new record is added into the source. Then effective date will be system date. So this date will be effective date. End date will be default date, 999 we will maintain. So we may not know when the record is going to change. Okay, when the record is going to change, we may not know, right? So that's why end date we will maintain like 999. If there is a change in the source, we will insert the record effective date equal to today's date. Say for an example, today's date. This date is the today's date. And end date is the 999. And the previous record, the same Sravanti record here. Okay, this record Effective date is same date only, but end date, we will mark this system date to end date. Okay, from this date to this date, this is an attribute. After that, from here, this is an attribute. So what is which one is the active record? The active record is nothing but whichever the date is end date equal to 999. Sometimes some project they will use null value, some project they will use 2999, some project where they will use 4 nines. Okay, but anyhow, it's a date method. This is what we will maintain. If there is a new record in the source, look at here. If there is a new record in the source, we will insert the record with the effective date is today's date, end date is default date 999. If there is an update, in the source, we will insert the record with the effective date is, while inserting, this is a date. Effective date is today's date, end date is 999. But while updating it, we will update the end date equal to system date. Clear? So this is what we will maintain the effective date, end date. Okay, effective date, end date. Look up, you have to always look up on the 999. So this is what you will do. So I will do this date method. So you can practice this version and the flag method, you can check it. And SCD type 3. So type 3 is nothing but, say for an example, this is what the source. Type 3 is nothing but recent history will be maintained, that to column level. So whichever the column we have to maintain for history, so that column alone we have to make. Say for an example, I want to maintain a history for mobile number, history for address, history for zip code, and everything. So that column alone I will maintain here. So previous mobile, previous address, previous zip code, all this. Okay, so this is what I will maintain. Then if there is a change, say for an example, this customer is changing the mobile number. Okay, it's changing the mobile number. So that there is a change in the mobile number. So what we will do, we will take this mobile number, already existing mobile number, Control C and Control V here. We will copy and paste it here. That means we will maintain as a history here. Then this mobile number, we will insert it here. We will update it here. That's what we will do there if there is an update. So one record in source, one record in target. If there is an update, also the same record we will go for the history. If again the record is going to change, this will go to this one, previous mobile number. Then this one comes in the actual mobile number. But here, the previous to previous mobile number will get updated. Okay, this is what we will maintain the SCD type 3. Only column level history will maintain. Okay, so I hope you are clear on this. What is SCD type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4? Sorry, type 3. Any doubt in this? Any doubt on this method? Flag method, version, date, and type 3. Okay, I hope you are clear. We will take, so the mapping, if you look at here, so if you have practiced, if you have already practiced the update strategy, then this is very, very easy. Okay, it's very, very easy. The extension to that particular update strategy only, this SCD type 2 history. So look at here. I'm taking the source table and target table. Select star from S underscore customer underscore SCD. Okay, so this is the table we have in our source, and the target we have T underscore customer underscore SCD underscore date. So another table. Initially, we will truncate the table. Okay, so we will manually truncate this table. Truncate table name, but after that you should not truncate it. So this is what we will go for. T underscore customer underscore SCD underscore date. Okay, this is a table. We will go for, we will take these two tables for source and target. So you'll be expecting a lot of questions from this. So if you have any questions, please ask me. And by today itself, you have to practice all this, okay? We can go to mapping M underscore customer SCD type 2 date method, okay? Date method, I will do it. Other method, you can do it. SCD type 3, I have already posted video on YouTube. So please watch it. You can able to complete. The source, I'm going to take the source table. The source, I'm going to import it, HR. And I can take the source table, S underscore customer underscore SCD. And the target, we'll take this target table. T underscore customer underscore SCD date in this table. So make sure that target has primary key. Okay. So this is called surrogate key here. And we have one more key column. This is not key column. In order to maintain the history, we are maintaining one more column. Okay. Effective date and date. Then go to mapping. It's very simple only. The same like update strategy only. So we will take S underscore customer underscore SCD, this table, source table. Okay. And then T underscore customer underscore SCD date. So this is the target table. Okay. So this is the target table, and I'm going to take expression transformation here. So I take expression transformation. So we have to find whether this particular record will go for insert or update. Just I have taken expression transformation. Then look up on the target, right? So we have to look up on the target against this customer ID. So take the lookup here on the target table. So this is a target table. Choose a target table and look up against source customer ID. Okay, this customer ID and this customer ID, we have to match it in the condition. Customer ID, I have matched it. So from the lookup, I will take all the columns. Okay, so these columns are from lookup. Customer key I need to take. I do not want this effective date end date. Just you can take from customer key. You can take all this column. Okay. So we will create two port. One is insert flag, update flag. So as we have seen in our update strategy transformation, we will take new record flag. So this flag, we will set this flag whenever new record, the source, new record flag. This is update record flag. So we will set this particular flag whenever there is an update in the source, update record flag. Then we have here the expression. In the expression, we will have the new record is nothing but, okay, if is null of customer ID. Okay, if is null of lookup customer ID. These columns, the one is nothing but lookup. So if you want, you can make it like LKP underscore also. So if you are thinking that no need, then leave it. If is null of lookup customer key, if is null of lookup customer ID, then I'm making like true, otherwise I'm making like false. So this is what we have to maintain. This is what we have to maintain for new record flag. Okay, validated, it should be validated. Then update record flag. So when we will update, when we will set this particular flag, if this customer ID, okay, this customer ID equal to this customer ID, lookup customer ID and first name not equal to this first name or any one of the column. We are going for R. Okay, mobile number or not equal to lookup mobile number or address not equal to lookup address or zip code not equal to this zip code or country not equal to this country. Okay, if it is any one of the column is not equal, then we will maintain like true, otherwise false. Okay, so validate it. It should be valid. Then click on OK. That's all. Then we will maintain two more columns. One is called effective date, end date. So effective date, we can mention like date and time column. Effective date is nothing but your system date only, sys date. You can maintain as sys date. Okay, sys date here, and end date. End date will be your default date. So it's also date and time. You can go for date and time is nothing but, so we will maintain like this 2_ date of 12/31/999 single quotes, comma, single quotes, MMDD YYYY format 4Y. Okay, this is what we will maintain. Okay, validate it, valid, apply, okay here. So we have to take next level source column along with customer key. So we have to take customer key also next level. Why? Because customer key is the primary key column, which by using this key only we are going to update. That's why we will take customer key. Other lookup column no need to take. Okay, I'm going to take a router transformation to route it. So look at here, I'm going to route it. So take all the source column and customer key also, and we will take all these 4 columns. Okay, so these 4 columns only, these 2 columns are driving columns, like new record flag, update record flag. So here the target, if you look at here, this target, double click on the router, go to groups. I'll create a 2 group. One is insert group, one is another update group. So this is what insert group. This is what update group. Okay. So in insert group, we will insert it. We will make new record group. New record flag is true. So this is like update record flag is true. Okay. Apply. Okay here. Then the insert, we will insert it. Customer ID up to here, we will make it insert. Then effective date, end date. And customer key. So what is the customer key? We have customer key is nothing but, we will maintain, so key values, right? So here we will maintain the sequence of numbers. So for this, we have to use sequence generator. So we will use sequence generator 1, 2, 3. This is sequence generator. Take the sequence generator here. So take next value to this customer key. Double click on this to properties. So from start value 1, we have to maintain. We should not enable the cycle option since it is a primary key, and we should not enable the reset also. Okay. So control yes. Then, so this one we have completed. This logic we have completed. Okay. New record we have inserted. Effective date is today's date. End date is 999. Okay. We will update it. For update logic, we have to insert and update. So take this, Control C, Control V 2 times. Okay. So we'll maintain 2 times here. So for update, we will insert, right? We'll go for insert. So for update insert, we will directly insert it. Okay, we'll insert it. Here we have to take it from the update group. Okay, remember, we have to take it from update group. So this is update insert, effective date, end date. So look at here, effective date, end date. Then the same sequence we have to maintain. Take this next value from the same sequence number from here also, here also. So why? Because here, if you look at here, already 5 records has been inserted. For update insert also, we have to maintain the same key only. If you are maintaining a different key for update insert, then again it will go for one only. It's a primary key, it will fail. So that's why we are going to use same sequence generator. So we have to use same sequence generator for this. Okay. Update, update. So this is update, update, right? For update, update, we have to update the date column. So we will take update strategy here by using the key value. By using this key value, we will update by using the key value. Say for example, this record here, right? By using this key value, we will update end date equal to effective date. Okay, take effective date from here. Okay, double click on this update strategy, go to update. So we can mention that DD update, that is 1. Okay, DD update is 1. Then by using this customer key, with this primary key, we will update. So this end date equal to the effective date. That's all. Okay, that's all we will maintain. So this is for insert logic. This is for insert. This is, sorry, this is update insert. This is update. Okay. So here in lookup, we have to look up only active record, right? We have to look up always active record. So go to lookup SQL override. So here, just click on generate SQL. The SQL will be generated. You can mention that where clause. Where, so look at here, where end date equal to. So this is what the end date, right? Where end date equal to 2 underscore date of 12/31/999 single quotes. Then we will make mm/dd/yy4y single quotes. Close it. So this is what we will maintain for. We will always take only the active record. So this query will be executed on target schema in the core schema, right? So if you want, you can execute it from here also. So from here also you can execute. You can check it whether this query is executing fine or not. Yes, it is executing. So we can make it like, so control yes, apply here. So one more time I will tell you. First we are looking up the target table. Okay, we are looking up the target table. So against customer ID, this customer ID we are matching it. And here we are creating new record flag, update record flag. If it's null of customer, that lookup customer ID, then we are making this flag as true. Then this flag, if all the columns are equal, if any one of the, if key columns are equal, if customer ID equal to, if source customer ID equal to target customer ID, okay, then any one of the column is not equal, we are setting up this flag. If the new record flag set up, then we will go and insert the flag, insert the record. The update record is set up, then we will go and update the record in the target. Okay, so for update logic, we will insert it and update it. For update, we will go for, by using the key value, we have to update effective date equal to this end date. Okay. Any doubt on this? So now we will create a workflow. We will create a workflow and then we will see the result. We look at here. I will create a workflow, WF underscore SCD date. Okay, SCD date. Type to date method. So I will take this mapping. So remember, we should not do truncate and load in the target. So fail parent if this task fails. Go to mapping. Source should be pointing to source. Target should be pointing to target connection. Go to target. So here also maintain like a target. Don't go for truncate and load. Lookup also, we have to provide the connection. So here just we will maintain, apply, okay, save. Now I'm going to execute the particular workflow. Before executing, check here. There is no data in the target. So I'm going to start the workflow. Very first time, all the record will get inserted into the target table. So record got inserted. If you look at here, the statistics, 5 record in the source. So got inserted 5 records. This is insert logic. So this is update, insert, update, update. Okay. So if you look at here, effective date will be today's date. Okay, effective date will be today's date. The end date will be 999. This is what it will maintain. Okay. If I'm going to execute the same workflow, again, I'm going to execute. It should not insert any record. It should not update any record in the target. See here, only it is reading the data, 5 records from source. It is not going for any insert, update, insert, update, update. Okay, it's not going for. Okay, so I'm going to update any record in the source. So manually, I'm going to update. So S underscore customer underscore update. So look at here, this record, I'm going to update it in the source side. Any one record I'm going to update. So here, not update, this is SCD. This table, I'm going to update. This mobile number, I'm going to update it. Okay, this mobile number, I'm going to update it. So I have updated the mobile number. Okay, so commit it. So we have to maintain the history for this, right? So it should be 5011. Look at here, 50 for new record. So this one for update, insert, update, update. So you can see here. So this mobile number, so previous mobile number, this is new mobile number. Okay. This is the new mobile number. Okay, 70100804. So this is what it has updated, right? So you can see here. So effective date. So since we have updated on the same date, it is making today's date. So this is what. So which one is active record? So these are the active record. So while looking up, these 5 records only should be taken for the consideration. Clear on this? Any doubt? So this is what SCD types. Okay, type 1 we have already completed. Type 2 flag method, version method, you just try it. Type 3 I have already posted in YouTube. So type 2 you can complete it. Okay, so practice all the types. If you have any doubt, then please let me know. We will discuss it in the next session. Okay, I'm stopping here. So today only SCD. So complete the SCD by today itself. Okay, if you have any doubt, please so let me know by tomorrow. So we will take your machine remotely and then we will solve it. Okay. So this is very, very important just to practice it. If you are practicing 1 or 2 times, you'll get clear idea.